Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Only Leeds Bros for your Coventry City match wrap-up. Leeds United were 3-0 winners yesterday, which is probably the best performance of the season. And we're just here to wrap it all up and get Dylan's thoughts on it. Dillo, how you doing, mate? What's happening?
Feel like a new man, new Michael, new headphones.
I wasn't gonna bring up the I wasn't gonna bring up the mic yet. I wanted to see if anyone in the in the fucking chat wanted to say that. But look, yeah, we got new mics, lads. Are coming up in the world. Only Leeds Bros are coming.
I wouldn't say that now, but we'll give it a go. You know what I mean?
We're getting there. We're getting there.
I hadn't a clue how to set it up, but I'm here now. I'm like,
Yeah, we got there. Dylan setting up that mic since yesterday at 9 o'clock, lads.
It was 8 o'clock actually. He
got a new desk and everything, so he's ready to rock. He's a proper content creator now.
And I need to go back to school.
He's ready to leave me. He's branching off by himself. This is going to be Only Leeds, bro.
Yeah, bro. You know.
What's happening anyway? What are you doing with your Sunday, apart from talking shit to me?
I went for a carvery. You know. Nice. Yeah, I had to go for a carvery. It was lovely. I said I better not. So came home, I finished setting up this mic, and yeah, here we are.
I'm like gonna try and drag this out for as long as I can because the missus wants me to paint the background, and I really don't want to do. I really don't want to do it, so I might just drag this on till 10 o'clock at night. So definitely get involved in the chat, guys, and keep us going because we really don't want to paint that room. She's probably in the chat. She's probably watching me. She'll be writing in, going, "Wrap it up now, come on, wrap it up."
I'll tell you one thing: you're on here till 10 o'clock tonight. You'll be on here.
We're not leaving. We're not leaving. I have the man cave door all locked, so she's not getting in or staying there.
Well, she can come in and get me at any time.
Yeah, so not much plan myself. I don't know what's for dinner yet. We might go out. There's no pub around the corner. We might go around there, get chicken wings and a pint or something, you know, yourself. Can't beat no a pint on Sunday before a dreaded week of work ahead. So, but it's actually going to break it up. At least Leeds are on Tuesday, do you know what I mean? So at least it breaks it up a bit, do you know what I mean? You kind of something to look forward to. So
we're actually going to be busy this week, aren't we?
Yeah. So a couple of videos coming this week. Yeah, so not too bad. Yeah. So we'll get into it anyway. Danny says, "Evening, lads. Evening, Danny. Thanks for the support as always there, mate." Yeah, we'll get into it anyway. So yeah, Leeds United 3-0 win. Dillo, what did you think? You give your thoughts first, and then we'll go and win.
I think it was the performance of the season so far. Anyway, you know, like I know Coventry. They didn't really do anything, did they?
No.
Like they didn't really get the final pass, or you know, they didn't suss us out as well. But Leeds were brilliant. Simple as.
Yeah.
You know, that's the start of the story, the middle and the end. They were fantastic.
Yeah.
Each individual player played unbelievable. Going through the first half, you know, me and you was speaking about it off camera. Should have been 5 or 6 minutes in the first half. Like, amount of chances we've had. Players were just bodies everywhere at one stage. You know, they moving the ball really well. The press was brilliant. Unfortunately, Ampadu picking up a knock. You know, that's the only kind of negative thing.
Quick to say that they don't really know. He obviously came out in his post match. Don't if you listen because you're probably in the pub at this stage. But he did turn around and say that they don't really.
Isn't it?
Yeah, Dylan's an alcoholic, lads. Dylan went to the pub and didn't tell his missus. No, Fark did turn around and say that he wasn't there. He wasn't sure how the extent of it anyway. So obviously we'll find out tomorrow how bad it actually is, and let's hope it's not too bad. Do you know what I mean? But it's like what we obviously said, that another man's misfortune is another man's gain. And Tanaka came in. I thought he played really, really well, and I was actually delighted to see him. But look, we need Eden Ampadu back. Do you know what I mean? He can obviously cover centre half. Strike obviously got his knock as well, so we obviously have to see how he is. Hopefully he kind of came through the game unscathed. Might be a bit much from playing Saturday and then again, you know, Tuesday night and then again Saturday. Like you know yourself, with groin injuries can be an absolute nightmare. So let's hope that it's not too bad for both of them, because Strike will obviously be a big miss and Ampadu would be a big miss. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard one as well. Like seeing taking him out of the team. Oh man, yeah, Danny, you're right. No, she's probably watching this now. You know, so as soon as I'm off this,
I completely threw you under the bus. You're dead.
You know, we're gonna ring me nanny now. Also, to lend me a candle or something. You know? But no, look, Tanaka played brilliant. It's just hard, you know. seen a captain go down like that. And Lenny, how's things? Sorry,
How you
seeing your
getting
captain
on?
go down. And
She's only a young one in that picture. That's our cousin for anyone that's in the chat. That's our cousin Lene. Go follow her on Instagram. She killed me for saying that. No, don't actually. Sorry, she has a fella now. She's another half, so she's taken.
yeah, she's taking.
Sorry, we keep interrupting. Come on, get into this match wrap up. No
This
mess.
is like Ampadu, he's a leader and a warrior on the pitch. Seeing him going down, it's just a bit of a dagger in the back, really, you know, because you need that kind of flair and I'm gonna say aggressiveness, aggressiveness in Ampadu. So well, look, Tanaka came on. He played a blinder in my eyes. You know, he was moving the ball fairly quickly. You noticed that early on when he was coming on, kind of the last 5-10 minutes of matches. But he does, as soon as the ball he receives it, he's looking up and it's gone. So it's not much as I'm going to say as a defensive player as what Ampadu is or Gruev. But it's good to see that like he got on and he definitely made an impact. You know.
Yeah, he made an impact in the game. Yeah, and that's the man. That's what obviously what we were saying in our instant match reaction yesterday is that we need to be trying to get these boys on earlier when the game is like the home and hose. Look, obviously it's a misfortune that Ampadu is injured and Tanaka comes on and that, but when the game is kind of wrapped up, kind of even Pirro I thought came on a little bit late. You would have liked to see him come on about 5 minutes earlier, give him a little bit more. Look, he still scored. But like that, we need to start trying to get minutes in these boys' legs. In this case, that look, it's a long season, and especially now when it starts rolling around to this, the midweek games and the weekend games. I mean, it's a lot of football training, recovery in between. Look, obviously these boys are well looked after, but it can be a lot, and it can take a toll on your body after a while. So this is why I'm 100% in Daniel Farke's corner. Like the whole thing about the slow football and all the build up was basically teething issues and what we said. It's a rebuild and it's happening and it's starting to come together. But I do think his subs, and it was a big thing last season. It was probably the biggest critic that we had him last season, and that's another critic of it again this season, is that his subs are very late, and at times it can work both ways. It can give them boys that are on the pitch that has played a lot of football, the likes of Ampadu, rode on. Like Ampadu was a mainstay, like every single match he played for us like last season. And it's just kind of giving them boys a bit of a rest. I mean, even if it is only 20 minutes, 25 minutes, you know, take them off, get the recovery going, and get the other lads on and start getting minutes in their legs. So I would like to see that a little bit more from Daniel Farke, especially game. Look, if we're not comfortable in games and games are kind of on the edge, you can understand that. But when a game like that yesterday, when Coventry didn't really offer anything and it's 2-1, do you know what I mean? Try and get them on a bit earlier. Like to Smith, Rothwell even as well. I'd like to see him a little bit more. Do you know what I mean?
What you're saying there is right. What kind of annoys me, he's always saying that he has trust in these players. You know, so if he has trust in these players, the likes of even Gellhardt. Like I know you've Bamford, you've Joseph, and you've Pirro. That's 3 strikers. Clearly, it's going to get ahead of Gellhardt. But obviously, he can play in a different position first and foremost. But like, he might not be as experienced as what he should be at the age that he is. But certainly get him on for minutes.
Yeah.
Whether it is in midfield, you know, or sorry, where Aronson has been playing, you know, even bringing Aronson off, giving him a bit of it. Because at the end of the day, look, Gallagher's a great player as well. Like, I know he probably hasn't been producing.
I think it's probably like, I think not the experiment, but I just think Gellhardt's sell-by date is gone at Leeds United. I just think like he's way down the pecking order. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, when you even think of Joe getting injured, Pirro getting injured, Bamf getting injured, like he's way down. And I would like to see for him, because look at Joffy's given us a lot, especially like the memories in the Premier League, like that goal against Norwich, against Brighton as well, his trickery at the byline when he flicked it to the back post, a strike. He's given us some great memories, and that's when he was doing that. It kind of felt like he was kind of our next big thing. You know, he was going to be the one to step up, and it never happened for him. And I just feel now like Leeds United are kind of stunting his growth a little bit. So I'd like to see, in January, I wouldn't begrudge him. I'd like to see him move on. Do you know what I mean? There obviously was murmurs about him
just to give him more kind of first team football.
I just think for him, he has to go. Like, he has to kickstart his career. Like, there's a talent in there. Do you know what I mean? If it is kind of dropping down to League One and he has to do it, like, it's just going to be one of them things. But yeah, look, I think for Gellhardt, it probably is time for him to move on. That's obviously like outside the Coventry match. Like, he was back in the squad this week. He wasn't in the squad for Cardiff. Yeah, he was out of the squad for Cardiff. He was back in the squad there yesterday. So when you're dropping out of a squad, like not even making 14, but when you're dropping out of a squad, you know, it's kind of telling its own tale, isn't it?
Yeah, well, as I said, like I'd be kind of agree with you on that. Come January, I wouldn't hold a grudge if he did go, because like, he's constantly there. But I'm talking about like every player in the squad, you know, that's on the bench or even
Yeah.
youth. Like
Yeah.
spending all this money on youths, and like, I completely understand, but especially when we're 3-0 up at home, 75th
Cruel.
minute, get these lads on, give them a
Yeah.
chance, give them some sort of motivation and
Mm.
confidence boost. And I know I'm saying that week in, week out on every video, but it's so important. It's so important.
Get minutes in the boys' legs, yeah.
Yeah, but like the confidence and the motivation, like at the end of the day, when we went up the last time, one, the community and the city was together. Two, each individual player loved the club and knew what was at stake and knew what they need. Like everyone had a job to do. Either that was Bielsa telling them in the background, or whether it was the owners or the board at the time. Each individual player knew what they had to do. Like even what you said about Click going out and spray painting champions on the wall, like it was like togetherness and as a whole. So I'm a firm believer that these players and youths prospects coming up through the ranks might not play from now till Christmas, but when I win a 3-0 at home,
yeah, start trying to get them on whack, yeah.
70 minute, 65th minute, bring them on. Like.
Yeah, hopefully it is. Look, like that. It's still early days. Look, and it's not. Again, like it's not a major kind of critic of it. Like, do you know what I mean? But I would like to see, especially now that the game's going to start coming thick and fast, and we start coming up to the Christmas period, and obviously Easter, we kind of know with the international break, they come thick and fast as well. I just would like to kind of see them starting kind of reserving the players' legs that are starting every single match, and then getting them other boys on in the case of injury, like that. Tanaka coming on, and it's the prime example that he's barely played, like probably anywhere 8 to 12 minutes he's played for us previously, and then he comes on there yesterday 5 minutes before half time, do you know what I mean, and has to play the whole second half without even, you know, having any minutes in the legs. You know, obviously, you know, he's training, but you can't replace match minutes, you know what I mean, and match sharpness and match fitness. So that's why I'm hoping he kind of just starts rotating at that a little bit more. But look, that's obviously, it's a minor critic. Look, you can't be too critical of him. It's 1 loss in 7 games. Like we're absolutely flying at the minute. Like, and back-to-back clean sheets as well. We haven't conceded a goal away from home. Like all the stats are stacked in our favour. Like everything is starting to come together. Like, and the difference again that a week makes, like swings and roundabouts this league. Massive week ahead, because obviously Norwich on Tuesday is going to be tough one, travelling down Tuesday night to Carrow Road. It's going to be a long trip for them Leeds fans down there as well, and then Sunderland then the weekend. Like back-to-back away fixtures, like this is going to be a massive test, a really big week ahead for Leeds United, and that's why I thought that the Coventry game was bigger than when you're looking at it on paper, because you had these 2 fixtures coming up, and if we did slip up yesterday, even a draw, do you know what I mean, or God forbid the betters yesterday, you're going into 2 really tough away games. You don't have any confidence there. At least it's that giving us that confidence. You know what I mean? It feels like now that kind of Burnley fixture is well and truly buried. Like we lost that game, but we dominated it. You know what I mean? It wasn't like we were played off the park like in Middlesbrough in the cup game. Do you know what I mean? It was a loss, but it was a game that we dominated. Do you know what I mean? And we should have won. In theory, we should have won. But it was kind of similar yesterday. It was the exact same kind of game. Leeds dominated the match without kind of the effectiveness and finishing the game off, do you know what I mean, taking our chances, and Burnley nicked us on the counter attack, do you know what I mean, and it could have been carbon copy of Coventry yesterday. So it is the be all and end of it is, like, we can have the possession, we can move the ball quick, but we need to be taking our chances. And yesterday the first goal, it's exactly what you want to see. Like, Nonto starts it, he makes his run forward, Aronson gets the ball, and we talked about it yesterday. His first touch is turned out and it's gone without even thinking. He sees Firpo's run, and that's what you kind of want to see. And that's where I think Leeds fans were kind of getting a little bit gripey, is that what we were kind of seeing in previous weeks, it's like them putting the foot on the ball, slowing it down, looking left, looking right, pulling the ball this way, pulling it that way, and then playing the pass, and it's too late. It's too late, and by the time the ball goes out to Firpo, the fullback is already up his arse. He's nowhere to go. Firpo has no choice then but to come back inside. Do you know what I mean? So it looked a little bit better. Yes, we moved the ball a lot quicker. I thought Aronson again was quality, really good. He looked really busy, and he's well on his way now to the redemption arc. Like, I know he kind of scored in the first few games, and we were obviously messing about him as he on his way back. But like, really, like, I have to turn around and say that he's been absolutely quality for us. And I don't kind of like referencing, but obviously Angus Kinnear did turn around and say if we brought him in this summer as a number 10, we'd all be absolutely rubbing our hands and waxing lyrical about him. Do you know what I mean? So it's class to see. Like, it is starting to come together. Firpo, as we said, look, he's just the assist king, isn't he? Like, he's just the assist that he's pulling out for us is absolutely unbelievable. I think he's the most assist of a Leeds United defender since Ian Hart I seen the other day, 2001 or something. Like it's mental. Like he's flying, but that's what it needs. The whole kind of squad to come together. It needed Aronson to play that perfect way pass. He could just put that ball across first time. He didn't have to take a touch. He didn't have to come onto the ball. It wasn't too far ahead of him. It was the perfect pass, the perfect way. So it gave him the chance to put it across first time. And then Nanto's finish was it was a class finish. Really, really good. Great finish. Keeper had no, and that was side foot. He didn't even lace it. Side foot, lovely control finish. Because them type of finishes, you know from playing football, when they're coming across you like that, they're very, very easy to. They're very easy to kind of snatch at, you know what I mean? You can slice them off your foot, you can catch them too thick, and you can make yourself look like a tick. So he got absolutely...
I've done that myself now.
Oh, we've seen it.
Couldn't kick snow off a rope, you know?
But the first half performance, I thought we were complete dominant. The only kind of critic, and again, it's a minor critic, is that it should have been more. It really should have been. Ramazani had a chance as well that he snatched that. It was a lovely bit of interplay. He had acres of space and he hit it with his left foot and it was wide. He didn't even test the keeper where he kind of should be going across him. It's kind of what you're taught at a young age, is like across the keeper. He tried to go to the near post and he just sliced it. So that's me only kind of critic in the first half. Farka said it as well after his post match, is that we should have really been home and host after the first half. We should have made it a little bit more comfortable for ourselves, and that's kind of where the critic is. If Coventry come out the second half, do you know what I mean, their tails up and they kind of nick a goal or a set piece, you know what I mean, you're kicking yourselves, because the game should be kind of put to bed then. But again, we controlled it in the second half. I think there was about a 10-minute period where it was kind of went a little bit scrappy. They didn't really create anything at all.
Yeah.
Apart from the Asante shot right at the death when Melier made a good save from it. But they never really created, and again, it was a carbon copy of Burnley. So if it is going to be them type of matches, and we are going to dominate the play down the road, we need to move the ball quicker, which we did yesterday. So let's keep that performance level there. And the effectiveness is coming as well. I'd like to see us kind of just bury teams a little bit earlier. Do you know what I mean? Like, put the game to bed.
The quality is there, like as I said, going back to the first half. That first half, like you're talking like 5-6-0. Now I know, like that could be any match. Sorry, Danny was saying Gruev was.
And says Gruev was man of the match. He was a man yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree.
He's quality.
I think, as I said, I think every individual player had a job to do, and they done it, and they all played very well. If I'm being completely honest with you, Firpo, to a certain extent, just thought he was a bit.
He just wasn't his best, wasn't? Yeah.
But even though he got an assist,
it's been critical, but he wasn't his usual kind of fireball. Like.
Yeah, but like they were brilliant. It was as simple as that. But going back to the first half, like about taking our chances as well, like it seems to be always a 3-0. If you remember from last season, it's always a 3-0 win. You know, that's kind of the direction we're going. But we need to be taking our chances more effectively and beating teams like that 5 or 6-0, because we clearly can show that we have. It could have been like
it could have been 4-5-6 against Cardiff. It could have been 4-5-6 as well yesterday. So that's like, it is coming, and we kind of said the same thing last year, that it was coming together, and a beating is coming for a team like that. I would just wish we kind of wired 2 or 3-0 up half time. You know, kind of had the game home and hose. Do you know what I mean? At half time, that's like the only kind of critic. But the second half again, like, from apart from the 10 minutes of kind of scrappiness, other than that, like again, we dominated them. Coventry weren't up to much either, but I do think they will come good. They have got a good side there. Like, I do think kind of come the end of the season, they probably will be in and around the mix for the playoffs. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, look, it is. It's starting to come together. Like, all these things take time, and what we said a couple of weeks ago, that you don't just click your fingers and all this comes together. These players are getting to know each other. You can see after the match in the tunnel, when they're walking down the tunnel, Nanto kind of has his hand around Ramazani, like he's only new to the squad. So it all takes time kind of building relationship. Do you know what I mean? You don't just bring someone in and all of a sudden you're best pals. Do you know what I mean? It all takes time off the pitch as well to kind of to build trust and build relationships, and also like it does play a part in, as much as we kind of think as football fans that it doesn't, that you can just throw 11 men out there in the pitch and they're going to produce for you. Like, it doesn't happen like that. At the end of the day, they're humans. You know what I mean? They've got kids at home as well. You know, they've got issues, family life. You know what I mean? They have their own kind of character. You know, they're not robots. So like, all this kind of takes time. But it is, like, it's coming together, and it's gone very, very quiet. After the Burnley game, like, how loud was it? Like, the Fark out critics, it was plastered all over Twitter, like, Fark out, and it's just like, that's what we're saying about this club. When it's going on like this and we're winning, we're all backing them. But it's like one loss, like it doesn't beat, and we're gonna lose more games. Like that Leicester, I think they lost 7 or 8 last year, and they still won the league. It's a tough league, and we are gonna have results like that, like Burnley. It's gonna be frustrating. We are gonna get bet again, but it's just about keeping perspective in check and saying, look, it's a long, long way to go. We're going to beat more teams than what we lose this season, and we are going to be thereabouts. And I do think genuinely, we're going up top 2. Like, I even think contenders for winners. Like, we seen with the results over the weekend. Like, everyone was waxing lyric about Carlos Corberan, as much as I do rate him as a manager, but he was the best manager in the league last week because West Brom were top of the league. They lost yesterday 3-2, and all the results went for us yesterday. Sheffield United slipped up. Sunderland slipped up as well. So, like, it is going to happen, and there's going to be weeks where they're going to win and we're going to slip up. It's going to ebb and flow the whole way through. There's not going to be a runaway winner like the way it was last year with Leicester. Like, and look, we're only 2 points off the top, so look, there's a long way to go.
There's a long stretch to go, but look, as we mean you always do say, it's positives, and we have to take the positives when they come at us, and then hopefully now on Tuesday and the next few games, for another international break, we can get as much points on the board as possible before we have to come back after the international break. And you know yourself what that's like, you know. But overall, great performance. I'm happy with it. Can't really.
It's a stepping stone. It's something to build on. Something to build on. It's not about getting carried away with a Coventry or a good side. And look, it's not one to be kind of brushed under the carpet like that. We only picked up 1 point against them last season. Like, we've already bet that this season.
Yeah,
they're a good side. They are a good side, and it's just going to take time for them to get out. They've sold some of their big players as well this year, but Mark Robbins will get that side in check, and come the end of the season, when you look at that, you'd be happy enough with that when you look back at that, you know.
Definitely. We just need to focus on ourselves, you know, and hopefully now, the next time Fark does an interview, there's not stupid questions like when you're taking a manager out for dinner or cake or tea, like, you know what I mean? Jesus.
We've had our conversation on the press conference. For me, like, I'll turn the press conference on, I'll find out who's injured, who's available, and probably turn it off because I'll let you listen to the rest of it. That's your job. I'll leave that one up to you. It's just like some of the questions that they ask, like, it's just pure nonsense. Just ask football questions, like.
Yeah, all they're short of doing is asking, like, you know, what car did you drive in today?
Yeah, what did you have for dinner?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
what do you think?
Go on.
Oh, you let me go, or you go?
Yeah, go on.
Age before beauty. I was going to say, what do you think of Bogle yesterday? Well, obviously, we have been. Well, I was kind of very. What are you going to say? I was obviously kind of very. You weren't really so much kind of critical of him. You were kind of saying that he's obviously newly into the squad, and I was being like a little bit harsh on him. But what did you think of Bogle yesterday?
It's not that you were being harsh. You need to make this clear. Like, last season, we had Archie Gray playing right back. You know,
I actually seen off topic. I seen a Spurs fan put up a clip of Archie Gray in Europe, the Conference League or whatever it is that they're in, and then they were like, "Oh, he's like a crazy talent, this fella," and I was just like, had to turn it off. I was just like, can't even watch that. It's like an Instagram post when your ex-missus is with like a new fella, isn't it? You can't watch that. I had to turn it off. Like, I was just like, can't. I'm not over it yet. Like, I thought I was over Archie Gray going, but then I seen him playing like that, and I was like, nah, turn it off. I'm not over him yet.
I think I unfollowed him on Instagram, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I think I did. Like, anytime a player leaves Leeds, I have to like unfollow them. I have to.
It just happened quite on the time when Phillips went to CEO, like, delete him off everything. I was like, I don't want to see him anymore. But I follow him everything again. It was just being so petty, like, like he cares, like, do you know what I mean? Oh, Darren, stop them following me. Like, that's what you get, Phillips, for leaving Leeds. I'm following you.
No, but Bogle was like, I think you're being critical because Archie Gray last season, and then, like, obviously, you know how much I love Luke Galen, that we haven't had a reoccurring right back, if that makes sense. So now with Bogle coming in, and look, at the first few games, he was a bit all over the place, but the last, at least, like, he done well against Sheffield Wednesday, if I remember correctly. He definitely done well. Then he was kind of slumping a little bit, didn't do a whole lot of Burnley. You know, Cardiff, he played brilliant, and now again yesterday he played brilliant as well. So look, this is what I'm saying. You know, it's a confidence thing for him. You know, especially now with the goal as well. It's
well, you can see by him, like, his Instagram tweet yesterday. I know it's kind of like they'll obviously kind of be scripted Instagram posts, and they kind of have people looking after their socials nowadays. But he looked genuinely delighted with his goal yesterday when he did score, and it kind of was like the monkey off the back. And obviously, look, he's not one that has to be kind of scoring or carrying the weight of scoring goals, but he was definitely, and I said it to you last week at Cardiff, like, and what we've been saying in this channel and kind of what we stick to is that when someone isn't playing well, you have the right to criticise them. But when they do play well, then you obviously give them the flowers. You can't kind of double down on it and go, no, I still think he played shy. When I seen him at Cardiff, I thought he was really, really good. And it, like, again, we've like nothing personal. There's no like kind of agenda against any players. We want all Leeds United players to be doing well. But when they're not doing well or they don't play well, you have to kind of call them out on it. And I thought that with Bogle, obviously we seen him at Portsmouth. I thought he was really, really poor at Portsmouth. To Sheffield Wednesday game, I was kind of thinking, right, he's getting into it again. And again, he was kind of just getting caught out defensively a little bit too much, kind of for my liking, and not really giving as much as going forward. And it's kind of like, and again, I comparing him to Trent, and it's obviously on a different level. As like Trent's defending isn't great, but when he gives you going forward, what he can give you going forward, you can kind of forgive it a little bit. You know what I mean? And he wasn't really giving it going forward. But Cardiff, he was an out ball every single time. They just didn't find him, and that's not his fault. Like, you can make the runs if they don't give the ball to you. There's not much you can do about it. Do you know what I mean? And yesterday, I thought he was really, really good again. So that's 2 back-to-back games that he's really shown it. Look, and again, it's another guy showing feet, and you have to kind of understand, like, he left Sheffield United, probably got an awful lot of stick on a socials, for leaving, coming to one of their biggest rivals. I mean, like, we obviously, they're rivals to us, but they absolutely hate us, and we don't think of them as a big rivals like the way they do of us. So he came to a big rival, and he must have been kind of getting a bit of stick. Even ex-teammates could have been onto him, do you know what I mean? Again, it just all takes time. You're probably moving house, do you know what I mean? Travelling, everything. Like, again, like, you're kind of like uprooting again. I know it's kind of still in Yorkshire, but it's a change. It's a change to kind of any job in life. And again, he's settling in. So I just hope now that Bogle can kind of, again, kick on, show us that he is the best right back in the league. Because I think ability-wise, he is the best right back in the league. Just want him to keep showing him more. Because that's 2 games that he's done really, really well. He deserved his goal yesterday. Do you know what I actually only noticed when I watched it back? All 3 goals, the keeper got a hand to it.
Yeah.
All 3 of them got a hand. He got a hand to it. Like, it was just. And I actually thought their keeper was good. Yes, he was unlucky. Nanto's one was obviously, he was never going to stop it. Bogle's one, he probably could have done a bit better. And Piro's one, he could have done a bit better as well. But yeah, getting back to Bogle, I'm just delighted from that. It's starting to show through from Firpo. Yeah, not one of his best performances yesterday, but he still assists. So that's 2 really, really good fullbacks that we have there, and that's not even including Smith coming in. We haven't seen much of him yet. Like, what he can do, we've been told that he's kind of a Swiss Army knife, that he can kind of do all jobs. He can play winger, middle of the park. I think he's even played up front a bit. The only position they said that he hadn't played was goalkeeper. So you need something like that. So yeah, like, everything's kind of.
Early days, much room in that, yeah.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be surprised if Fark. Yeah, well, Fark probably bring him on 2 minutes ago and stick him in it.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, Bogle, I'm really looking forward to the Sheffield again. I hope he gets a goal. I hope he assists, and then I hope he celebrates against the away fans. Even Milnes and takes his arse out, something just to completely wind up Chris Wilder even that little bit more. You know, and then as well, like, imagine.
He says, don't know how Bogle shot went past the goalkeeper. The keeper had him there. Yeah, he did. I don't know how he didn't stop us out, but sure, look at the all count. Jody Cullen says, do you think that would be fair to bring us up? Yeah, absolutely, 110%. That's a nice photo, isn't it?
Absolutely photo.
Yeah, 110%. Fark's the man to bring us up. He's done it twice. 90 points last year, 90-point trophy, and yeah, he's the man to do it. 110%. We're going up this year. What are you laughing? Juggling away.
There's no just the way the 90-point trophy. It's just quick, and,
it is the 90-point trophy. Yeah. So, who else do we kind of get into? Well, suppose we probably go straight to the point that we kind of keep not arguing about, but we kind of have different opinions. Is the Pirlo?
I was waiting for it. I was. I knew it was.
Go on. I'll leave with you. Does Pirlo start, or does he come off the bench?
Start that man. And Patrick here. No, look, Joseph. I see it from both sides, because I can see your point of view in the sense of he's like a super sub, and that's 2 games that he's come on and scored.
Yeah.
But like, it's back to what I was saying about Joseph. His press is unbelievable. He's just missing the goal, and that's what's annoying me.
Did you see him at the start of Pirlo's goal?
Yeah.
In our half, the way he held off the defender, took the touch, played the ball around the corner, and got forward. Pirlo can't do that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I just think, going back to what I said 2 weeks ago, you were saying don't change it if it's a winning team. you know, and I'm gonna agree with you on that now, especially for the simple fact is that it's what Joseph's doing off the ball, what
Yeah,
Bamford can't do anymore, but what Bamford could do, if that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
So Joseph's giving us that, but it's just the finishing that he's not getting right. If you
Mm,
were to start Pirro, and I'm critical in the sense of I want them to start, it's not going to happen, so I'll just let it go.
mm.
But it means rearranging a system that the boys are probably not familiar with.
Then he says, Pirro can't do what Joseph, i.e. press and hold up to play. Here's one
Yeah,
here
no,
for
I
you,
agree with you.
Danny. Whether you agree with me or Dylan, would you start Pirro ahead of Joseph in the next game? Uh-uh. I just think, look, it's working, as like I said, and like obviously we're like having a wind up, but I think it's working at the minute. Do you know what I mean?
I
He's
know it
coming
is, yeah.
on, he's
Yeah,
scoring
exactly.
goals. Like that's 2
Yeah,
sub appearances, 2 goals. Look, obviously for Pirro, he doesn't want to play that role. No one wants the title, you know, the super sub. You know, no one wants. I was gonna bring up Solskjaer, you know, but like no. But you know what I mean? No one wants to be a super sub, but it's working at the minute.
yeah,
Pirro isn't playing badly. He's not playing badly. Yeah, he's not scoring goals, but he's not playing badly. Do you know what I mean? He is linking up the play. His press is really, really good. And when he's doing that pressing and it's allowing others around him, and even the runs he's making are very, very good. So you hope he's kind of learning off Bamford, because Bamford's movement is very, very good. Whatever we kind of know about was finishing that, but Bamford's movement is top class. And we've seen it in the Premier League and even bits in the Championship last season. You could see his movement is really, really good. So for me, I wouldn't be dropping Joseph yet. Like you can't change a winning team, but if it comes to it where Joseph kind of stops giving you that, and I think there probably will be a stage, and I'll obviously hold my hands up and say it to you, that yeah, maybe it is time to take Joseph out. That because he is a young lad, he's only 19. There's a long, long way to go in this season, you know what I
yeah,
mean? And he's going to have ups and downs. And I hope he kind of goes through a purple patch soon enough and kind of gets, you know, 2, 3, 4 goals and kind of brings his confidence up a little bit more, because his finish against Hull was quality. We can see he has it in there. The goal he scored as well for Spain against Scotland as well was a lovely finish. Though he has got the movement there. It's just about you know what I mean, going through that purple patch, and strikers are confident as well. Do you know what I mean? And Pirlo kind of
it's
has that confidence now in scoring, and if it's in his head that he's coming on and he's able to score when he comes on as a sub, and then don't change it. Do you know what I mean? Until you have
yeah.
to. And Fark won't change it until he has to. You know.
Oh, Joseph's playing like unbelievable. I keep saying it week in, week out. I'm not being critical. It's not that.
Well,
If he
no,
was up,
Pirlo, it was up to me, but now I keep
yeah,
Joseph head him.
yeah.
Yeah, and I
Yeah, fair,
agree.
fair,
Like,
fair enough, lad. Look, I respect that. My opinion of it is just
2 to
like
1.
Joseph's running, you know, pressing, and it's so good. He just hasn't got the finish. And what's annoying, me and you said it a few weeks ago. If you can't Joseph's press and movement off the ball
Pirlo's finishing.
and Pirro's finishing, you know, you have the
But like
next Messi. You
that's
know,
where we kind of have to check ourselves as Leeds fans. Like if you had Joseph's quality and Pirlo's finishing together, well, they're going to be Premier League footballers. They're not going to be here. Do you know what I mean? Like they
yeah, well,
won't be
that's
at
true.
Leeds United. So
Yeah,
it's kind of like where we are at a Championship level, and even Premier League. You can see like there's some players in the Premier League. Like I was watching matches today there yesterday, and some of the highlights. There's some of them players that are in there and in the Premier League that just aren't able for that quality. But like you're just not going to have the all round player, because if you do, they're going to go to one of the bigger sides. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
yeah, look what works. Do you know what I mean? And it's going to
yeah,
be different players for different games, different systems, you know, away games, home games, you know what I mean? And that's obviously up to Fark to kind of to pick the team until it's not right, then to change it. But at the minute, I kind of do feel for Pirlo, because it's kind of like if that's you and you're in his shoes and you're coming on, you're scoring goals and it's all you can kind of do, we're all kind of loving Pirlo and we're calling him a killer and he's great in front of the goal, but it's just not enough to kind of get a start yet. Do you know, like,
yeah.
do you
I
know
know
what I mean?
it's not like I know for a fact it's not going to happen. Like, I'm
Yeah,
going to keep dreaming, you know, and it's not that I want Joseph to come off. It's just I just think Pirlo has potential there, and he hasn't shown it. That's all.
mm,
And it's simply because he's not been playing in his natural position. That's
yeah,
just, you know. But like as I said, Joseph's keep him on. Definitely keep him on. He's running the lines, pressing, his movement
mm,
off the ball. You know, he's quality. He's as simple as that.
yeah,
It's quality. It's
yeah.
just as I said, when you have a
For
striker sitting on
19,
the
to be
bench,
able to do what he's doing at 19 years of age, I think is class. It's really, really
I
good. And
can't
if
run from here to the fridge. Like,
he
I
can keep
mean,
improving on that, and look, his finishing is going to come with it. He will be a top quality player. Do you know, if he can
yeah,
get that finishing right, we'll find it very hard to hold on to him.
yeah,
That's my
definitely.
opinion, anyway. Yeah.
Like we all
We'll
know
get
it's
into
not.
the Pirlo goal anyway. What did you think? We were obviously we were watching together. I remember Bogle played the reverse pass into Ramazani, and I was like,
Yeah,
shoot, shoot, shoot.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then he played the pass, and I was like, Come back. And
Oh man,
he got a Pirlo score, and I was like, oh, yeah.
I grabbed that their arm because I didn't think it was
Yeah,
gonna go in.
that's
But
what that's why you're on the pitch, and I'm not.
yeah, but no, it was a great goal. Like, it was, it's
Mm.
it's more the build up play. What I've noticed lately about Leeds goals, it's always someone that wins the ball in
Mm.
a tight
Quick
situation.
turnovers.
Yeah, and it's
Quick
just
turnovers.
gone.
Yeah.
A counter attack is
Mm.
lightning. There's not really much to say. It was just brilliant. Like it's as
Yeah.
simple as that. Looking into it in a if you want to say
Like you can't go away from Ellen Road yesterday being like nothing but absolutely delighted. Like if you're going to the game, and obviously for us when we travel over to Leeds, it's like you're like, oh, I hope they win just to make the trip worthwhile. And there's times we've been in
yeah.
Ellen Road where they obviously haven't won. But like if you're coming out of Ellen Road there yesterday and you're winning 3-0, like you're absolutely delighted.
I don't
You
think
know,
I'd be on there. I don't think I'd be on the stream with you if I was there yesterday. I'd probably still be in the Peacock or lying on
yeah,
the floor in the Peacock, one or the other.
mm,
But yeah, no,
yeah,
I agree. Like it's definitely out there shushing a lot of people that are saying fuck you. You know,
yeah,
this is what I believe. I'm not going to start comparing to other clubs, but because I'm not going to name them because it's just. But however, it's the you have to give a manager 110%.
mm,
Don't get me wrong. Like some managers are just complete idiots, or they just do something that's completely erotic.
mm,
But we know ourselves what it's been like in past managers, and it was Bielsa to give us that love and desire again,
mm,
and we got there, and then things start to take a toll. And look how many managers we've had since Bielsa, and it's
yeah,
crazy, and now
yeah.
we have this man here, and people are still criticizing. I know they're entitled to it, but do
That's
it in
if
a
I got the money, and that's was obviously me and you when we're kind of speaking off air, we're kind of saying like we're so quick to forget. We're so
yeah.
quick to forget. Like
Yeah.
after Bielsa, like some of the absolute
We
trash
have to
that we
let
had
that
in there.
go. This is the problem. People are holding on to Bielsa's legacy,
Yeah,
and
like
it'll always be there.
enjoy it. Remember it as fond
Yeah,
memories. But it's like we have to roll on. And he like for me, like obviously like I'm 30. What are you? 26, 25, 26. Like
26.
Bielsa is
Probably
probably
look
the best
longer.
manager that we've seen. Is definitely the best manager we've seen in our lifetime.
Yeah,
And then
definitely.
it's very hard to kind of think who's second. Probably Grayson. Like I really enjoyed the time under Grayson. Obviously, it was League One days. Got us promoted from League One, beating Scum. Like there were great days as well. But like if Farke can get us out of this league and get us back to the Premier League, and Farke kind of overtakes him. So to me, he's kind of thereabouts. Probably our second best manager that we've had in 2 decades. Do you know what I mean? So it's like be careful what you wish for. Do you know what I mean? And if you sack Farke and you get someone in that doesn't do the job, and again we flounder mid-table, like it's, and then you kind of go, oh, maybe we should hold on to Farke. And hindsight is a great thing. Like
But
you
do you not
can't
think
when you
that?
look at it, go
Sorry,
ahead.
go on. Do you not
When
think
you
that
look
like
at it on paper and you pull, like when you look at everything all together and you put it all together, when you look at it like that, we haven't conceded a goal away from home. We've lost one match that we were completely dominant in, that we didn't take our chances, and they hit us on a lucky break. If you turn around, look what I keep saying, if you turn around to start the season and you're only going to lose one game of the first 7, would you take it? You'd say absolutely. Like we're flying, we're absolutely flying at the minute. So how there's even any kind of sort of negativity out there, and I still kind of seen it after yesterday's result. Like his football was tripe. I seen a TikTok as well. Someone was coming out of Elm Road, and I wasn't really too sure whether he was taking the piss or not. But he was like, that football is absolutely shite. I know we won 3-0, but I'm just not happy with it. I didn't feel like I enjoyed that match. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, well, do you want to go back to the Allardyce days or Javi Gracia or Jesse Marsh days? Like, do you want to go back and watch that football? Like, was that better? Like,
we should make an agreement
just
on
you
this
can't.
channel to never mention Jesse Marsh's name again. But yeah, I have to be very
Penis
serious.
ball.
Sorry, lads. I get so mad over stuff like that.
Do you know, it's like, no, I'm not even getting into Jesse Marsh. That we're moving on. I'm not even.
I'd rather actually start talking about a batter sausage or something.
Yeah.
Than talking about Jesse Marsh, At
Oh,
least a batter sausage.
That's I don't get. That's an idea. That's exactly what I'm getting for dinner: batter sausage and chips. Order it up, wife. If you're in the chat, order a batter sausage and chips and curry sauce.
Only Leeds bros advertising batter sausages. That's the way this YouTube channel is going in that direction. We think we're great now on mics, but we're gonna start talking about batter sausages.
Yeah, we're gonna change this to only food bros.
Only food
We're just gonna
bros.
come on and just talk about batter sausages.
I love it.
Show.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Straight into my pocket, Danny. I love it. I like that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God.
Top four, yeah. Maybe, yeah. The O'Leary days where I kind of got the tail end of the O'Leary days. Got the tail end of it. Yeah, poor old O'Leary. A lot of Irish at the time there, and I think it was obviously his connection with the likes of McPhail, Kelly, Hart, Kane. They were all there. So yeah, good days. But look, we'll get back there. We're gonna be back there Premier League next year, and we'll have VAR back and all. We can enjoy all that kind of shit stuff, and Man United fans and Liverpool fans, absolutely. Oh, yeah, looking forward to it.
Really looking forward to it.
Anyway, who was your man of the match yesterday? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me.
I'm gonna say Fair. No, listen, Aronson. I thought Aronson was brilliant. I thought he did.
Yeah, I thought he was very good. I thought he was very good, and I watched it back again. I thought he was really, really good. Really, because when you're watching, you're kind of in the heat of the match. You kind of see it, but it doesn't really kind of rush. But after watching it back, and then I watched the extended highlights as well that LUTV put out. He was very, very good yesterday, and I think what Danny said in the chat, Gruev was very good as well. And again, he kind of just goes a little bit unnoticed because he's that kind of deeper kind of midfielder, but he is really, really trying to get forward. Apart from
have to give a mention to Strike, because I think Strike was solid as well again.
Yeah, well, especially since we heard that he had an injury and he mightn't even been in the squad.
It's like that defense is quality. It's absolutely quality, like, you know.
Yeah.
Aronson for me anyway. I just really is my American boy, isn't he? You know?
You were hating him a few weeks ago. You were going to stop supporting Leeds and when he came back.
I'm going to be honest, lads. No, you're right. I hated that fella. Yeah. And it was just because he left, and it got dirty. But he's on a redemption. He still needs another, I think, 25 goals. Did I set a marker for him? No.
Yeah, you said 25 goals. We'll give him 25 GNA. Goals and assist. 25 goals and assist, and then we'll think about it.
Right. And he has to call it football. I'm not
going to send us. I'm going to clip this up and send it to him on Instagram and go.
I'll text him now and tell him
25 GNA, or me and Dylan aren't forgiving you. Yeah. He'd be very upset that we don't forgive him.
Yeah. We need more subscribers, please, because I need to pay for this week. So, you know.
And yeah, talking about subscriber guys, myself and Dylan are 10 off 100 subscribers, which is obviously unbelievable. And again, I keep saying it's cliche to say we didn't think we'd get here. We just set this channel up, have a bit of crack, and now we've got mics and all. Thinking we're content creators. We are now though officially content creators because we have mics and all now. So we're basically out there. We've made it. Like, we can quit our jobs and.
Yeah, I handed him notice last night.
We're going full time already with 90 subscribers. But no, seriously, guys, if you could smash a like on the video and subscribe, and again, share it around all your friends or anyone that you think might enjoy it. Share it on social media, wherever you want. We don't mind at all. But yeah, we're nearly at the 100 mark, which is class. Like, it's flying. So the channel really, really taken off in the last couple of weeks. And as we said, we're thinking about a giveaway to give as soon as we hit 100 subscribers. We'll smash up an L giveaway that we're doing, and
I think when we hit the 100 subscribers, we should do £100 or euros, depending on the winner, of a voucher for Leeds United shop, where it's a digital voucher, or if the winner is announced before we get to Sheffield United, we can meet them outside Ellen Road, etc. You know.
We could email it to them or whatever. But
exactly.
We're gonna get through it anyway. So first, guys, we have to hit that 100 subscribers, and then we'll do an L giveaway, and we'll make it enjoyable.
And if anyone that is watching, we will possibly be doing kind of little interviews, you could say, outside Ellen Road or around the stadium for the crack, really, to kind of get everyone involved.
Sheffield United, yeah.
So we'll go from there.
Yeah, we'll be doing that. We're gonna go do, like we said, do like a little match day vlog, and that kind of like similar to Cardiff, but a little bit more in depth. You'll obviously be with me this time, so we'll kind of have a cameraman to do it. We'll be interviewing people that kind of want to be interviewed, and we'll get their thoughts, ask them a couple of questions and everything Leeds United, and then we'll obviously do it around Ellen Road as well. So if you are there, just keep it in mind. The Sheffield United game, if you see us, don't be afraid to come up with it. I'd love to get you on camera if you just want to jump on. Absolutely no problem at all. And I think we're enjoying it anyway.
Hopefully we'll get the win and go for a few points after.
100 subs, a Leeds short swing by the two hosts. Yeah, thousands, Danny. We'll get it in a frame and all. That'd be worth millions, wouldn't it?
Danny, I can't even spell my own name, Paul, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Dylan, you can't write. Dylan, you'll just have to do an X.
No, and I want to. Yeah, see, I can't even spell. Look at me.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. So exciting things coming for the channel, guys. We've been looking at a bit of merch as well, coming like t-shirts, mugs, jumpers, pens, everything that we've been looking at. So yeah, things are on a lot going on in the background that we're gonna have planned over the next couple of months. But the channel's grown. So again, look at thanks and all seriousness to everyone that's supporting us. It's going great. But yeah, keep smashing the like, keep sharing the videos, keep commenting, and hit the notification bell as well. Really helping us.
You know,
I
don't
think
be
that's
afraid.
it. That you want
Just
to.
don't be afraid to want to give us a bit of stick. I love it, like.
Yeah,
Absolutely
give
love
us a bit. Danny's well able to give us a bit of stick, and
it. Yeah.
Danny says, "I've been sharing it for you lads." Sound, Danny. Yeah, we've actually seen that. We've been watching Just Joe's videos and that, and I've seen that you've been putting it up, and so that is obviously really appreciating you. Danny's our #1 supporter. He has been with us since the very start, the very first live that I done when I was testing it out in my sitting room. I didn't know how it was working. I was like, I'll just go live here and just see what happens. And Danny was straight on. So fair play to you, Danny. You've been unbelievable to us. Thanks, buddy.
I was half asleep on the couch when you went live that time. Jody was like,
yeah, no, I wasn't gonna do it. I was just sitting up late at night. Just got the 2 kids to bed. The wife was just sitting there on the phone, and I just said, "We should go live and just see how it goes."
Yeah, just the way to do it. Anything else you want to add before we wrap up?
No, not really. You're holding me up here. I'm about to order me chipper and my batter sausage here. So if you have anything else to say before I wrap this video up, no?
I'm on my way down and get me a batter sausage as well. You know. Yeah, look, hopefully the confidence is still in the dressing room. Come Tuesday now against Norwich, big game.
Yeah.
And
massive game. And we will be back tomorrow, guys. Sorry for coming across you. We will be back tomorrow for our Cardiff City match build up. So the videos are going to be coming thick and fast this week. We'll have our build up tomorrow, our instant match reaction after the game on Tuesday, and then Wednesday we'll have our match wrap up again. So yeah, the videos are coming thick and fast. So definitely make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of them, and share them around for us, please, if you don't mind. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Right, that's it, guys. Yeah, everyone I hope you've had a good weekend. What's left of it. Back to work tomorrow, long week ahead on Monday, but at least Leeds are playing on Tuesday, so we'll kind of break up the week for us. That's all from us. Enjoy.
Cheers.
Batter sausage and chips. Let's go. See you later, guys.